The most impactful thing anyone has ever said to me. Here's the situation. Army lieutenant colonels don't die in combat. Very, very rarely. Army psychiatrists and psychologists never die in combat. Very, very rarely. Army psychologist lieutenant colonels never die in combat. In 2010, I was in Afghanistan, and my job each night was to take all the reports that had come in during the day and any additional reports that came in during the night and edit and rewrite them to make sure that they were the messaging flowed smoothly before they were presented to the generals the next morning. And I distinctly remember the night where the report came in of the red Toyota Corolla that was used as a vehicle-borne bomb that attacked the armored Rhino truck. And one of the handful of U.S. casualties was a U.S. lieutenant colonel killed in action. A psychologist killed in action. And I remember it because that is really odd. Fast forward 6 months. I'm back at JBLM, Joint Base Lewis McChord, formerly Fort Lewis. And I get assigned as a casualty assistance officer. The Army assigns to each surviving spouse, for a period of up to a year, an active duty soldier of an equivalent rank, or a soldier of an equivalent rank to the casualty, to assist in all the administrative tasks that have to get done during this transition process from being a spouse of a soldier to being the Gold Star surviving survivor. In this case, instead of having the person who was assigned from Virginia move temporary duty with the spouse, the Army reassigned her casualty assistance from the casualty assistance officer who took care of her for the first 6 months to me for the next 6 months. And really, in the end, my role was to get her and her two autistic sons settled, because most of the administrative tasks, all the funeral arrangements, the setting up the survivorship, all of those things had already been taken care of. And I'm standing on the front sidewalk of her new house as the movers are moving property into her house. And she's telling me her story. And I want to say something at least sympathetic, if not empathetic, because here's this woman who is, her life's been totally turned upside down. And I said something about that must be really tough. And she's about this tall, so she's looking up at me like this. And she says, you know, each of us' worst thing is the worst thing.